Good morning, church. I'm Rita Hurd.
I'm Grant Weller.
This is Miles. If we look familiar, it's probably because you know the two more cute and extroverted members of our family, our son Miles and our daughter Grace, who's in the nursery right now. If we don't look familiar, I apologize, and it's probably because after church we often rush out the door to get home for nap time. Pastor Karen asked us to speak for just a few moments this morning about our decision to become members here and our decision to give to the church. We became members of Lake Harriet in the spring of 2022. In that spring, we had a 1-year-old at home, Miles. I was just about to finish about a decade of medical training. We had settled into a home in the Linden Hills area here, and we really hoped to find a church home that was a good fit for us, but we knew we had high expectations. We hoped to find a church with a traditional service like this one.
See, I grew up in the Catholic faith and had some nostalgia for that, or maybe it was just Catholic guilt, but...
But more importantly, we knew we would only feel comfortable attending a church that preached inclusivity and one that practiced what it preached. We hoped to find a church where love your neighbor was the central message, including love your atheist neighbor, love your neighbor who's gay, and love your neighbor whose political yard sign is for the candidate running against your preferred candidate. We want this message to be what our kids hear as they grow up in the church, and it's also the message that we as two adults need to hear when we're inundated with words of hate and division elsewhere in our world and our lives. We know that at Lake Harriet, our family will always be reminded of the love of Jesus in so many ways. Through Pastor Karen and her sermons, through the incredibly talented musicians, and through Ariel and her work with youth and families, and also through the members who truly, truly walk the words and ways of Jesus.
Now, as two busy parents with busy jobs, it can be hard for us to find ways to give our time back to the church, but we are proud to be able to support the church financially in everything it does, and not just because we get a weekly hour of babysitting, although that is very nice, I have to say. But really, bigger picture, what the church is able to invest back into this congregation and into the local community is what really drives us, to support the church. So everything from the amazing music that we get to hear in all the different groups every week, to the child care center that the church operates, to all of the different service activities that we hear about every week, that I just always think there's so many for the size of this congregation. It's just amazing what the church is able to do with your and with our generosity. So if you're able to and like us feel compelled to continue to support these programs, the annual Stewardship Drive going on right now is the perfect time to get involved. Thank you.